kicking off this video showing you a way you can get from CliffWatch all the way over this edge here and right into the danger zone where you'll find 3 stalkers to the west. And I used to go here all the time in normal mode to stock up to farm for machine muscle, and even shards were pretty good too, and lots of berries. So this is a great place where you can get stock up on health berries. And you can see here one of them has sighted me here, but he's fortunately lucky enough to be far enough away I didn't get shot. And so you get a pretty good probability of getting up here without getting hit. Then you got to watch out for these guys who can hit you from far away, and they even collaborate and shoot through the trees. So you may not even see him by the time he's already hit you. In this case, I'm just going to die. I wasn't really that practiced with it. So this next one here is another example. So this is kill number 2. I didn't notice, apparently there's another stalker who's dropping mines behind me. So, and I also learned that I can sit there and hit this guy all day long and I just won't kill him. So this is not the means that I ultimately used to win out, but I managed to trip over some mines that the other one had set for me. And so this is kill 3, and here's where I've learned you definitely want to use the shock ammo and stop him, but it doesn't always work. That was a triple shock arrow right there, and for some reason it just didn't shock him enough. Then he hits me and I fall off. I fall off over the barrier, which one way to live longer is try to stay near the barriers because you're less likely to fall over. In this case now, I've already removed his stealth generator, which is awesome because then you can track him and tell where he's at. But unfortunately at this point I still hadn't learned. I'm not going to kill him very easily with the impact arrows. Here I am still trying to kill him by hitting him, and I haven't realized yet it's just not going to work. And I think
overloaded its systems.
And then that's exactly where I aim, between those 2 poles, to remove the stealth generator and the dart gun. But in this case somehow I managed to fall off anyway. So I don't know what I did. I didn't even get shot. I just tripped and screwed up. So you make one mistake and you're toast. So now here I think might be where we make some progress. So I've obviously been able to mark him by removing his stealth generator. And sometimes I can't tell if they still had their weapon or not. So I'm very cautious up here, trying to stay out of everybody else's way. I'm far away from the clamberjaws, and you're not paying attention. Yeah, this guy, he's close to the end actually. So I'm going to use my sharpshooter bow, and that was a great shot. Still didn't take him out. 758, and he's still alive. So these guys are darn hard to kill. But he is without his weapon, so he's actually fairly safe at this point. But I don't know where the others are. There's still 2 more at this point. So I'm waiting to see if he comes into cover or comes out of cover. And hopefully I can get rid of him right here. And indeed there he is. So there's 1 down, 2 to go. So sometimes I was just running back and forth across this platform. And you got to watch out for the clamberjaws as you're doing that, because they'll get irritated occasionally and throw stuff at you. But I kind of want to scare these guys up without putting myself at risk. I spent a number of times where I actually left the platform, and that's usually not a good idea. So here I shocked him, and now I'm going to aim between the 2 places there, and I removed the weapon, but not the. So now he's harmless, but I wanted to track him. And I didn't get him. Oh no, I've got him. He's lost his stealth generator, and he is now just waiting for me to take him out. So I try to do that without getting hit by the other guy, and now those are the clamberjaws, which hit me. And pretty much just stay out of their way until the end. I don't show it in this video, but basically that's when I went down and got the dart guns. I don't find the dart guns very useful. They don't usually carry a bunch of ammo. So to get down and try and fight the stalkers with them seems like a losing proposition to me. So basically I just stayed out of the way, used the sharpshooter bow to finally kill them off once I've removed the weapon and the stealth generator. So now this is what got really fascinating. Not only do they collaborate, but they know how to track you. You see, he just figured out he's going to get shot, so he left. And where is he now? He's actually underneath me. And watch this. As I move around, he's going to track me. This was the first time I'd seen it, and I wasn't really sure what was happening. So there he is over there. So I'll move again, move over here. Nope, he just disappeared. Where did he go? No, he knows I'm on his tail. Close, but I couldn't point there. So now that was telling me the clamberjaws were about to fire at me, so I left real quick and went to the other end of the platform. Hopefully I can get an angle on him, and I don't see him. Oh, there he is. He's underneath to the left. So this is actually a different one. He's still invisible, so we're going to take off his stealth generator and hopefully his dart gun as well. So some components were removed and I can see him, so I now tagged him so I can track him. But he still has his weapon, so he's still a potential danger. So we're down to just one that can shoot me, but I can see both of them. So craft some Terra precision arrows and get ready to take off that weapon. And there he goes to the side. So take that one off. Boom. Weapon removed. So now I'm actually safe except for the clamberjaws, so I can just kind of take my time, make sure I stay out of their way, and then hit these two guys with some impact arrows from far away. Speeding this section up so you don't have to wade through quite as much. Okay, now he's dead, so we're down to one more left. So he's hiding pretty far away and knows I'm looking at him. But he seems pretty far away from that yellow thing. I'm not sure what that yellow thing is, so I didn't even bother to shoot at it, which is kind of surprising, but that led to another discovery here. I was thinking, why isn't he moving? He's just going to sit there until I come hunt him down and physically, in person. I think that's his plan. So I finally decided, okay, what do you think, what can I lob there? And I'm going to go to my blast sling, because one of the blast slings is built for long distance like that, the siege blast sling. So I'm going to use that instead and watch what happens. This is going to blow you away. So he's been sitting there all this time, even when I aimed at him. I'm going to load up my siege blast sling. And this is kind of a strange thing when I start pointing at it. Notice the arrow goes up here. What is that about? But as soon as I do that, then he moves. Huh. Okay, fine. Go back to the impact arrow. And here's another example, I think. Yeah, this is the other example where he knows where we are. So he knows that you were aiming a blast sling at him from far away and that you had a probability of hitting him. So he's just going to try and stay out of your way by staying under the platform and encourage you to come down and fight him in person. Which I never took the bait, but you can see how annoying it is. Wherever I go, he's going to follow me. Like my little puppy dog, except he's down below. So I'd love to hear from you guys if you had a thought about how to get out of this. I mean, ultimately he makes a mistake, but I decided to run for the other end of the platform, see if I can see him, and maybe that's what did it. Maybe moving fast was enough to keep him from figuring out where I am. But now I've lost track of him again. Don't know where he is. So this is almost a gimme here. So, he does his howling, which they do, but that, I'm not really sure why. I guess he lost track of me. He didn't know where I was. So I don't know what happened there, but now he's an easy target. So that's it, basically. And after this, I went down and got the dart guns and used it against the clamberjaws.